What's happening, my quality people? It's your boy Rod T in the place to be with my
Hey,
boy,
I'm
the
the boy
Messiah
Messiah Boss.
Boss. We
Hey,
back at y'all again, man. One more time, brother.
quality
Quality
life
Life Podcast.
podcast, man. Quality life podcast. If you got any questions for us, any questions you got, go to QLife, QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. If you got any questions, you want any advice, uh, you can get at me on Twitter at Messiah X5. You can get on me at IG at SquareBiz 1983. And YouTube page will soon be coming up. The QuaLITy Life YouTube page. Uh we working. We
Y'all
working.
check us out, man. We
You
here.
check it out, man. So man, hold on, man. Before we get too deep in there, man, how the
You
week been going, bro?
man. I tell you what, man, the Rockets who got their first win tonight in 20 games, so I'm good, bro. You know what I mean?
20 games straight.
Man, 20 game straight losses, my brother. Come on, man. So,
Man,
you know,
but you know
I'm
they
feeling,
they've been picking the Rockets apart like bones, like dry bones, man.
man, I think them boys tanking, trying to get that pay that high pick for next year. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Because
but think
this year,
about it. I
watch.
mean, just to go off in the whole sports tip. I mean, who like you keep up with college ball or no?
I watched the tournament. You know what I mean? So I saw a few
Okay,
games. You know what I'm
yeah. So
saying?
you really don't know who gonna possibly be the first pick.
Nah,
So you don't know who that
nah,
going in.
nah, mm-mm. Nah.
Mm.
I know it's this dude from Oklahoma State, but like, I don't remember his name or not. I seen some
Yeah,
highlights because my boy Dre, he showed me some, and he was looking good, but
yeah,
other than that, I can't. I don't know.
it was a nice cat, huh?
Yeah. He was killing them youngsters, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Man, I
you know,
heard they was some people was talking about Oladipo was supposed to be somewhat in a trade with LA, I guess since
who the
LeBron
Lakers?
went down.
The Lakers?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I, I've seen. I've seen it was a scenario. I don't know how
Like okay.
true it's gonna be. Like the Rockets don't care about moving people around. They know they ain't fit a.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing happening this year. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
We
it's
wait for
just
next year, man.
yeah, wherever you can get some money from, wherever you can get
Yeah.
some picks from,
Get some
man, and
peaks. Yeah.
yeah,
We
and,
gonna
and
look. I'm telling you now. We gonna be back next year. You know what I mean? All my Rocket haters is in my phone. They be hitting me. You know what I mean? Just
yeah,
rubbing my face in all these losses. I'm like, man, come on, man. There's got to be better
don't be
days ahead, my brother.
don't be back next year, huh?
Man, I hope so, bro.
Hey man,
I
I
hope
ain't
we
tripping.
man.
Like I hope the city do something, man. We need it, like we can
Yeah,
always blame it on COVID this year. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I can ride with that.
I'm gonna say, hey, I'm just gonna say blame it on COVID, dog. You know
I
what
can
I'm
ride
saying?
with that.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
blame it on COVID. So man,
that's cool with me.
what we got today? What we got tonight, bro?
Well, your boy gotta do his housekeeping, man. I want,
Yeah,
shout out to my aunt. You know what I'm saying? That very opinionated. They ain't do a show last week. I'm waiting. What's up? You know what I mean? They I guess it took a week off, but y'all check them out. Jason Teague and the Snow, the gorgeous Snow as he calls her, and Maximilian. Y'all check them out. I got shout out to Troy Denise, my boy the Don Dada. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, for the women out there, y'all want to look right. She gonna get you looking right. She got some good stuff over there.
got
And
some good stuff.
Don, yeah, Don Dada. We, big ups to you. But the title of the day show, man. Stay true to you. And we want to reach out to the youngsters. The teenagers. What you say about 12 to 17? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, 12 to 17. But honestly, man, this topic right here, man, can be a topic for any age group, bro. Because as you know, man, like we wanted to target a certain age group because we wanted to catch the kids young while it was going in, while
yeah,
they was young, impressionable. But
yeah,
as you can see, man, over the last few weeks, bro, I've seen a lot of adults dealing with the same thing these youngsters dealing with, bro. When it
yeah,
comes to this peer pressure, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
yeah. That peer pressure don't know no age, brother.
It don't know no age. And then on top of
Yeah.
that, a lot of people don't understand peer pressure. And a lot of people don't understand just how it manifests and how it comes up to a head. A lot of people don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So like we was thinking about it. We was thinking about catching the youngsters. We was thinking about, okay, you take a walk with us. We was thinking about, you know, like young kids, you know, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, you know, all the way through high school and things of that nature, college. And
the
just dealing
formative
with,
years.
them real life influential years. And just dealing with peer pressure. But then I got to thinking, bro. I was like, you know what, man? When I look at peer pressure, bro, and you know, everybody put peer pressure inside of a box. And they peer pressure is they say, you know, it's pressure from your peers. And then when you say your peers, it normally tends to be somebody of your quote unquote age group.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
that's what you normally think of.
That's what you normally think of.
Yeah.
And when you looking at that, I started to think, and I was like, bro, well, in actuality, it's not really just an age group thing, bro. It's not really just an age group thing. Because if people don't understand, bro, it's like this. If I work a job, right? And I work a job, and I got 20 years on the job, right?
Okay. I know a little something about that.
So you got 20 years on the job. So you would, you know, late 30s, early 40s, you know what I'm saying, mid 40s or whatever. So then you got a youngster come in, right? So when a youngster come in, at the end of the day, a youngster may come in and then now all of a sudden he working there 5 years. But if you had a job where it's not really titles going on at the job, it's not really
like kind of free flowing,
kind of like free flowing.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, yes, your years of service has you making more pay than the youngster that's there for 5 years. You put 20 years of service, you making more pay. But like it's not really many titles, many steps to gain at this job, right?
Okay.
But so at the end of the day, what you know in the 20 years that you work is pretty much a max labor skill, or it's a max skill of a knowledge that you need to know for this job. Now,
okay,
you worked there 20 years, but you learned it in 5 years too.
Yeah.
So the youngster that's there that's been working for 5 years, he know everything that it is to know about this company in 5 years, and you've been working 20 years.
That's true.
Now, at the end of the day, you may be 15, 20 years older than him. But on the job, y'all are classified in the same working class, in the same working department. Yeah, you may make a little bit more money than him, so you may have a little bit more of a seniority because you've been there a while, but none of y'all are the bosses, none of y'all own the company, so y'all are peers on that job.
Yeah,
even though y'all
true.
age. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are peers on the job. You can take it to the you can take it to the end. You can take it to the NBA world. Look at LeBron. LeBron been in the league 17 years.
Yeah.
You got some of these cats who only been in the league 4, 5 years, 3, 4 years. Now at the end of the day, yeah, LeBron is the star. And these cats in the league, they're second, third year trying to get their feet wet.
Yeah.
But do LeBron on the team?
Nah, not yet. He on the way, it seemed like.
Yeah, he on his way, but he don't own the team yet. So at the end of the day, yeah, he may not be a peer in age, but he's a peer in position because he may be a superstar, but them owners like you a player, you a player, and that young player, that young player looking at you like, now you gotta respect me as your peer because I'm in the game now.
Yeah.
No matter if I'm 2, 3 years, I'm in the game, so you gotta respect me as a peer. Yeah, I may not be the superstar that you are, but bro, I'm in the game now.
So you saying they classified as 2 NBA veterans?
I mean, you can say, the experience level won't be the same.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You still got to look at this guy and say, I'm in the game. Like the youngster got the right to be like, say, bro, you got to look at me as equal because I'm in the game just like you in the game. Yeah, we're not on the same experience level. We don't know the same people, but you not no better than me. You not no bigger than me, bro, because we in the same game. We don't own no team. We play the same ball for the same owner, the same clubs. You know what I'm saying? We both
employees.
We employees, so we appear in that group. We appear in the employee group. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just age. You see what I'm saying? So when you looking at this, when you're looking at this thing called peer pressure, or this thing just called pressure, peer pressure, however you want to put it, like I tell people, bro, you have to understand what peer pressure is. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what peer pressure is, and then on top of that, you got to understand that pressure or peer pressure. When you hear that word peer pressure, you only think of a negative connotation.
That's true. That's true.
Know?
That's first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, it's mainly a negative connotation. It's normally like, when you think of that, it was like I was forced into something. My back was against the wall. It's always something negative. But in retrospect, it comes in positive mask or disguise as negative too. You see what I'm saying?
That's
because
true.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you could befriend somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
You could befriend somebody, but you know the end game has a bad motive. You see what I'm saying? So I got you thinking this is good, but in the end, the motive gonna be bad. You understand what I'm saying?
When the cards get played.
Yeah, when the cards get played, it ain't coming out on my benefit. It ain't coming out. It's coming out to your benefit because you used me to fulfill a bad motive somewhere else.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people got to understand this thing called peer pressure. It's just not gonna always look like, oh well, I just knew it was bad. I knew we was walking and they was talking about doing something bad, and I knew we was going to a bad place. You're not just gonna get a bunch of signs of bad, and I just still choose to make the wrong decision. It don't always look like.
Man, you hit a perfect word, man. You hit choice. You know,
you have choices to make when it's
always
all said and done. You know, but it's not gonna always look bad. You get me? And that's what I want people to understand. It's not gonna always look bad. It's not gonna always peer pressure. It's not gonna always be attached to something of bad morality. It's gonna seem it can seem like it's gonna be good, but you just don't know. You in the mix. You fit to get played.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
it'd be a lot of sinister things that can transpire you because you don't really know no one's true intentions because you don't really know the next person's heart like that. You don't even know yours.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of peer pressure, man, because we was doing some talking before this, and you was like come up with some things that that you can some bullet points to this conversation, man. And I got 3 off the top that when I was young. When my mom was raising us up, she always harped on these 3 things. She was like, Rod and my brother, watch your conduct, your character, and your company. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty self-explanatory. But to break it down, your conduct is how you behave, your actions, what you choose to do, how you choose to treat people. It's a whole gambit of things that's attributed to your conduct. And your character, how do you choose to what type of person you choose to be? When it's not cameras on you, because now we in the digital age, everything on camera. What you do when it's just you and let's just say another person. Like if you got a chance to steal something from somebody, or let's just say somebody dropped something and you see it and they still there. What are you gonna do? Let's just say that they drop 100, or like let's just say they drop a band. And and they still there, and you see them like, man, what you gonna do? You gonna wait for them to leave and get that bread, or you gonna give it to them? The choice is yours. I know what I would do. You know what I mean? But like, that all, that's all in character. In your company, watch the people you around. I firmly believe like the people that you around, the most that you spend the most time with. Those that inside circle. like they say, you the average of the people that you around the most. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know we said that in the previous episode, but I believe that firmly, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just I believe that's life.
Right.
You know, so she was always harping on that. She still tell me that to this day. You know what I mean? So like, and it always stuck with me, bro. You know what I mean? But
Right.
what you think about that?
Man, yeah, like you said, like your conduct, you say your conduct, right? And your character
And your company.
and your company, right? Now, like think about it, right? With your conduct, right? Obviously, when I think of a conduct, I think of internal peer pressure. Like, well, this is what I want people to understand. To me, peer pressure doesn't always come from another external person.
Yeah.
It may, to me, I feel like it doesn't always come from another a so-called friend or a cousin or brother or sister. Sometimes a peer pressure comes from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes pressure, sometimes that pressure, you can be your own worst enemy. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
And internally, this is what I want people to understand, bro, when it comes to that pressure. Because I want people to understand their internal pressure, because you got to understand like your mood and your spirit. You get me? Like, you got to understand every day you wake up, bro. Every day you wake up, you got to understand the mood that you woke up in. And then you got to understand. Then you got to understand the spirit that you choose to operate in. Because you got to guess what? There's a choice. The mood that you feeling, you got a choice to stay in that mood. The spirit that you decide to keep on you, you have a choice to stay in that spirit.
Yes, sir.
Nobody, if you think about it, bro, nobody does anything, bro, without first saying that they are in a mood first.
Yeah.
Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's always attached to a mood.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, your mood could be your doom. Your mood can be your doom, or your mood can be the best thing that ever happened to you. It can lead you to one of the greatest opportunities in your life. But you make a choice. You make a choice to choose to operate in that mood. And you got to understand the spirit that you carry. If you know internally you woke up in the morning, you went to sleep, the night you went to sleep, man, you was in a great mood. You went to sleep, man, you were sleeping good, and then all of a sudden, when that alarm clock hit and you wake up and something just ain't right.
Ain't clicking.
I just didn't want to get up this morning. I wanted to be alive. I just didn't want to get up and handle my itinerary. I just didn't want to handle my business. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I got this bad spirit that's settling up on me. For some reason, I want to be mad. I want to be pissed off at people. I want to go off on people. You have a choice. Internally, you got to check yourself before you hit that door. Hey, at the end of the day, man, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm whatever. You gotta check yourself. You gotta check your mood, and you gotta check your spirit every day. And I
don't make the best of this day.
Yeah, you pretty much you got to do house cleaning on yourself. And I don't think a lot of people do that, because at the end of the day, people fall victim or play victim to the ideology of, I woke up with a bad mood, I woke up in a bad spirit, but I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna rub off, or I'm gonna say something wrong to somebody, and then they just came at me wrong, and so we gonna get into it.
I'm gonna just recap it the whole day.
They should know not to mess with me or whatever. So it's easy to say you've been provoked. It's easy to say when you've been provoked, when you was already in a wild mood when you left the house.
Like you had a literal itchy trigger finger. You was ready to start something.
You already had a chip on your shoulder.
You ready for action?
It's easy to say somebody been provoked you when you already left with a chip on your shoulder. So I tell people, man, it's internal peer pressure. Like, you got peer pressure amongst yourself that you need to check every morning. You got to housekeep yourself every morning. Every morning you wake up. Every morning you wake up. You gotta choose to want to be in the right mood. You gotta choose to want to be in the right spirit. What you
throughout the day too, brother. And throughout the day too. And throughout the day too, because like you say, you wake up with it, but like, it's things that happen throughout the day that, let's just say, you run into a person or somebody
Right.
irks you. It depends on um how you respond to that. Because you
Mm-hmm.
really have to consistently check yourself. Because
Mm-hmm.
we have to share this planet, and we can't, unless you're gonna stay in the house all day. You know what I mean? But like, even if you do that, we had technical difficulties. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
you all right over there, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Hey, man, no, man. Hey,
Somebody trying to stop this. Somebody
you
trying to stop my shine, bro.
man, I thought you was over there
Mm.
playing dominoes. You flipped the table or
Nah,
something,
boy, I
man.
thought, man, I don't know. Boy, I got to de-spirit this house or something.
Nah, man, we gonna keep it rolling, bro.
Yeah, we gonna
But
keep
like,
it rolling.
but it's obstacles throughout the day that you
Yeah,
have to overcome. Or
yeah,
you can let that influence your day negatively, and
yeah,
you could, just like you say, you can have a bad day, and that could you could end up doing something that you regret because you
yeah,
was you was in a bad mood, like you said, or you just didn't house clean yourself. You like, what,
yeah,
let's look past this, let's keep it pushing. Let's
yeah,
try to make the lemonade out of lemons. That's how I look at
yeah.
it, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. You definitely gotta house clean yourself throughout the day, especially like I said, especially if you got a family.
Yeah,
Man, just even if yourself, but
yeah,
when you get home, it should be everybody's. It should be in everybody's best interest that when you get home and everything is done, before you getting ready to lay down and go to sleep, whether you a person that pray or if you don't, to do what you got to do to get that bad that bad aura up off you
yeah,
know it's
yeah,
because what
yeah,
one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to carry that bad aura throughout the night, man.
yeah, yeah,
You don't want that to be on you throughout the night, man. You don't want that to turn into nightmares, bad dreams. Then all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and now you
yeah,
in an extra funk because
yeah, yeah.
now you to the second power feeling demonic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feeling
You ain't
demonic
lying.
to the second power. So you gotta house clean yourself. If that's one of the things we want to tell people. Check yourself, check your mood, understand your mood, you know,
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
exactly what you feel, understand
yeah,
exactly what you're going through, understand
yeah,
exactly what you want to change. Understand that it is your choice to hang on to how you feel, and it's your choice to change how you feel. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
it's your
yeah,
choice. You
yeah,
know, so
yeah. I agree.
the second thing I want to tell people, bro, about peer pressures is mental peer pressures. Not only like
Mm.
spiritual or mood or oral peer pressures, mental peer pressures.
Okay.
Now, the thing about mental peer pressures is I want people to understand, man. What I mean by mental peer pressures is that I want y'all to understand, like we was describing earlier, you don't have to be the same age
Mm.
to deal with mental peer pressures from people. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm.
Not everybody that's 45 is old, knowledgeable, and wise.
Mm.
You understand?
That's
So
true.
when we was 20, 21, 22, sometimes we would see 45, 50-year-old people and we look at them like, bro, are you serious? You really 45, 50? You really acting
Yeah.
like you really acting younger than me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your age has absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah.
It has absolutely nothing to do with it.
That's
Mentally,
true.
you may be 20 and you may honestly be on the same age or the same level or even a little bit more, higher or
Yeah.
experienced than a person that's older than you. Age don't
Twice your
mean nothing.
age. Yeah.
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 You can
Yeah.
you can be considered an old soul. And even though that
Yeah.
they old, they can still be young and foolish and still ain't learned yet. So when you
Yeah.
come to mental peer pressures, I want people to understand some things about mental peer pressures. Understand the games that people play.
Mm.
You don't always have to you don't always have to address the games that people play. You got to pick and choose your fights. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick and choose
Mm.
your battle.
Very
But
true.
understand the games that people play with you or
Very
try to
true.
play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Understand when people try to use your words against you, try to twist your words against you,
Mm.
manipulate your words against you.
Mm.
Understand those things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Understand that. Understand when people trying to manipulate you. Understand when people try to throw education that they appear to so-called have that you don't have. Watch how they try to throw that in your face. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they'll use that to back you up against the wall. You understand? Watch how they try to throw acronyms on you if they got them. Because they'll try to pressure you with acronyms, or they'll try to pressure you with being in a prestigious position or something like that. Like, pay attention to how people try to throw authority over you. You understand?
That happened a lot, bro.
Try to manipulate you through authority. Try to manipulate you through being older than you, or try to manipulate you through having a position over you, or try to manipulate you with a matriarchal or patriarchal position in the family, or things of that nature. Watch the games that people try to play with you mentally.
Yes, very true, very true. And
no, go ahead, brother.
To add to that, once because that takes time. You have to be really observant, but you're going to go through you're going to earn your stripes. You're going to go through struggles because we've all been failed to come to games and manipulation and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But like you learn from it, and to add to what you're saying, you have once you all I believe you're always learning. I never know everything. Every day you can be a better version of yourself. But once you can see, okay, the games is really on you, how you interact with it. Me personally, I don't play games like that. I'm really a straightforward person. And if I see games, I'm gonna go the other way. I don't got like I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? But but it's a lot of people that really thrive on playing games with you, playing with your feelings, trying to get you out of your element. If you're a logical person and they emotional, trying to get you to their emotions. You know what I mean? Or, if it's vice versa. You got to really be careful for that. Like you said, bro. You
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with how people come at you. And at the end of the day, I was always told, man, if you make people feel like you're entertaining it, they gonna keep pushing that envelope. You know what I mean?
They gonna keep doing it.
They gonna keep trying to. They gonna keep trying you. They gonna keep trying you. Now, at the end of the day, how you respond to this, you have to respond to when people try to play mental games with you. Why? Because you have to shed it. I would advise everyone to shut it down quick. To show people that you're not nothing to joke with. I'm not a game. I'm not a toy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nothing to joke with. And I peep your scheme. I peep your plot. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, you're not for to get this energy. You're not for to get this action up out of me, bro. Because at the end of the day, what people don't understand is a lot of people, when people try to play mind games with them, what's the first thing they do?
When people try to play mind games with them? Play victim?
Nah, they try to play mind games back with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And instead of just checking it and letting you know you see it and being done with it, they start entertaining the game too, thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna show them." You ever heard?
I'm gonna outplay them.
Yeah. You ever heard of the old saying? Old folks say, "You can't bullshit a bullshitter."
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
my homegirl Diamond tell me that. You know what I mean? She know who she is.
But at the end of the day, some people take that. Right? And instead of just peeping the game, shutting it down, they peep the game and they peep the game and they get involved in the game. They get caught up in the mix. They get caught up in the competition. And all of a sudden, now you still fall victim to whatever was going on because you allowed yourself to fall victim in the competition of trying to, manipulate each other. Now all of a sudden, we got real issues because it was easy. All you need to do is when you see people coming at you sideways, man, shut it down. Shut it down. ASAP. Sit it down ASAP, bro.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm not a person to play with. I've
Yeah.
never been a person to play with. And I advise people, all the time, do not, do not allow people to make them feel like they can just tour with you whenever they want to tour with you.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You know, don't don't uh don't even feel pressured into this emotional or sexual pressures that people give to you. You know,
Mm. Mm.
don't fall for that. You
Yeah.
know, because
Yeah.
people are through these sexual pressures, these
Mm.
as you can see, man, people like you said, like especially in the dating world, man, people
Yeah.
out here, people out here leading people astray. People out here
Mm.
leading people on left and right. And guess what's happening when they leading people on? You done
Mm.
open up these people's eyes, you done open up these people's minds, thinking that you done really was interested in these folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
in actuality, it's like it's a form of pressure because bro, it's like you looking at it like and you like, dang, man. Now, I've seen literally grown men and grown women
Mm.
that swore they quote unquote knew the game,
Mm.
right? Swore
Yeah.
they knew the game.
Yeah. And cold
But
at it.
they thought they was cold at it, but then they got
Yeah.
blinded. They got
Yeah.
blinded.
Mm-hmm.
They got blinded. They got blinded by the beauty. They got blinded by the sex. They got blinded by whatever. And then now they really looking like, dang, bro, I can't really believe, bro. Like they
Yeah.
played me like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
people be
Yeah.
feeling like I see people be feeling hurt behind that, man.
Yeah. They got.
Yeah, and it's all a mental game, bro.
Mm. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you cannot let people throw that stuff on you, man.
Yeah. You know,
You
when
know?
we was back in the day, bro, when we was going out, I don't know, you probably don't even remember this, but I do. Cause you said something like, man, make people pay for their choices. You remember telling me that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? You know what I mean? So like, and then
Yeah,
it's not like it's not violence or handling somebody or whatever. If somebody choose to, like you say, to play, you let them know, look, I'm not the one to be played with, and if they keep insisting, you can just remove your presence from them. You know what I mean? Or and that can cover a lot of areas, dating, friendships, whatever. You know what I mean? If somebody don't respect you, you know, you better get on out of there because it's gonna be a
yeah,
problem. You know what I mean? And like you said, somebody, people make mistakes. So with
yeah,
me, it's all about like, okay, yeah, we made a mistake, or we got into it or whatever. But if we come to each other like adults on some real ish, and we squash it, okay, we can squash it. I'm not gonna bring it up. But if you keep doing it, okay, that's a pattern. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
can't I can't really be around you no more. I'm gonna have to make you pay by exiting the situation. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
a lot of people, like you said, want to stay in it and
yeah,
want to try to out game somebody. When that's
yeah,
not even really your forte. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And like you said, people end up getting got, people get hurt,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
be feeling it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And these are all exhibits of bad character, man. Like
Mm,
I tell people, man, you gotta even pay attention to, like these folks that be in your life that love to play the victim. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Because them folks who love to play the victim, bro, and that's one of the biggest form of peer pressures that I think people don't really pay attention to or signify it as peer pressure because you so used to people playing with your emotions, playing victim or being a victimhood, you know, that they don't really kind of like coincide or connect them with peer pressure. But I tell people like this, man, you gotta watch people who playing that victim role
mm,
because people will bait you into stuff if you're not strong enough. If they know
mm.
you got a heart for them or for
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
they'll play
yeah,
on that. They'll play
yeah,
on that. They'll,
yeah,
they'll, they'll play that victim every time, bro.
yeah,
Family, friends, loved one, well, whatever. They'll play it every time. They'll play victim, bro. I need you. I can't make this happen without you, bro. You just gonna turn your back on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girls all of, women, uh man, it's even to the point that people out here faking having mental illnesses, bro. Faking having depression, faking
That's
having
serious.
anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Even like faking mental illnesses, bro.
Wow.
Just to pressure people to stay with them, bro. It's bad out here, bro. Like it's bad. They'll pressure you with their presence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, one thing I'm glad, and I want to tell every young person, every old person is, when a person tries to pressure you with their presence, when they trying to pressure you with the fact that if you ain't doing what they saying or doing what they want you to do or staying where they want you to stay, whatever, they're gonna take their presence away from you. Holler at them boys, holler at them girls, straight up, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, like people got you out here really like you a hungry animal, and they just dangling food over across your face. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't, man. We ain't doing that out here, man. And people are really will try to pressure you with their presence. If you don't do this, I'm leaving. I need you to do this for me. I can't do this. I need you, bro. People even get to the point. What is one of the biggest things that people do? If I'm gonna kill myself.
That happened a lot, bro. Or they say it.
I'm gonna kill myself. And what happens when people say that?
People fall for it. People come back.
Before you know it, they prolong. They stay with you 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
Man,
it works.
And this is the thing, bro. Some of these people get real drastic with it. They'll put the gun in their mouth. They'll put the gun to their head. I done seen people, man. I done seen people.
Damn,
bro. I done seen one of my.
This sounds like a good story right here.
I just seen one of my cousins, man, riding with his baby mama, and baby mama said she's gonna leave. That nigga jumped smooth out the car going 45. He jumped out, rolled out.
Come on, man. He tucked and rolled, huh, bro? Come on, man.
Tuck and roll, came up with scuff marks and everything. But
bro, come on, man.
This is how crazy people get when they try to pressure you to be with them. Pressure to call your parole, pressure to call your probation. Pressure to call your job and get you fired. Man,
wow.
I didn't even hear, man. I didn't even hear to where people pressure to say, pressure people to be like, if you leave me, I'm gonna tell everybody you raped me or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? False accusations. I tell people like this, man.
Get crazy.
Y'all don't understand. Folks don't understand how deep peer pressure goes, bro.
Yeah, it do. It do.
It's not just the age. It's not just that you're my peer because we 3 to 5 years in the same age bracket. It's not that, bro. It's a mindset. Peer pressure is mindset.
You can get pressure from anybody. It don't matter what their age.
It hits you at all different angles. People use this thing. People manipulate this thing at all different angles. You know what I'm saying? I tell people when you think about, like you said, the company you keep, bro. One thing I understand about the company you keep, I remember the scripture said, man, even Christ prayed for the disciples. He prayed for the ones. He prayed for the one. He didn't just go out there and was just like, yeah, I want you niggas, I want you niggas, I want you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't say all that. Like,
they were selected. Careful.
It was selective. You gotta be selective about the company you keep, bro. Because and the thing with a lot of people, bro, is that what you think about what these people, man, is like when they know they in bad company, they just turn away from red flags, bro.
Man, it's a lot of reasons, but they're not strong enough mentally. I believe, it comes down to mental
fortitude.
mental fortitude. You know, that's a good word. You know, a lot of people are dependent on being around people. You know what I mean? You know, just to be around someone. They don't want to be in their own company. They don't know who they are. You know, and because I'm very comfortable being by myself, I actually you know, look forward to it. My, you know, being in my thoughts, learning, reading books, reading the Bible, listening to music. You know, whatever I do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's very therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
but like, you know, most people are not like that. They got to be around somebody. You know, and
Yeah, they gotta be under somebody. Yeah,
even if they toxic, even if they know,
yeah,
like you said, even if they see the red flags, they
yeah,
like, nah, well, I'd rather be apart. I'd rather be with this person or be around these people than be by myself. You know, I think
yeah.
that plays a lot into it, bro. You know what I
Yeah, that
mean?
loneliness, that loneliness. That's
A
another
lot
pressure,
into it.
bro. That's another pressure, bro. Speaking alone, the pressure of not wanting to be by self, the pressure
Yeah,
of not want to discover self.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
and that pressure right there will cause you to get linked up with the worst person, the bad
yeah,
person. You get linked up with
yeah,
anything moving, and before you
yeah,
know it, man, you got a psycho on your hands.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. You in some real toxicity. You know, and like you say, you know, like, you want to end up playing the victim, or you know, maybe you are a victim. You know, but
Yeah,
nobody's making you stay where you at. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But like, you know, I really want to touch on something, you know, because man, bro, you know, these episodes be flying by, you know what I mean? But I really want to go into one more point about peer pressure, you know,
yeah,
and this I don't know who said it, maybe it was Confucius. It was, you know, some philosopher was like, a wise man, no, I'm sorry, a smart man learns from his mistakes, but a
yeah,
wise man learns from other people's
yeah,
mistakes, you know,
yeah.
and um you know, I'm gonna tell you a story, and then because you know, it definitely encompasses you. It was this
Yeah.
you know what you know where I'm gonna go with it once I go there. You know, it was this girl I was dealing with, man. You know,
Yeah.
when we was out, you remember, you know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I used to work with her, and you know,
Big, yeah.
yeah. You already know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah.
know. But you know, long story short, you know, she was you know, I should have never dealt with her. You know, I knew she was in the mix with somebody else, but I ignored the red flags because you know, I was really attracted to this girl. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
was thinking with you know, with the other ride, you know,
Yeah.
not this
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I go. Hey
Single
man,
tank
you
thing
know,
with Ron 2.0.
yeah, man. You know, that's how I go. But
Yeah.
you know, it was one night, um, we you know, because we used to go bowling all the time. Me and my boy Pat and my boy DRE, and you know, we bring them sometimes too. But we was out one night and we finished bowling and she had went to like, you remember Club Hush? You remember that?
Boy, I
I
know.
know you do. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Shout out to Speedy again, man. But
Shout out to everybody that I
boy,
can
man, you know, man. But yeah, so her and her homegirl had went to, you know, and they went to Club Hush, and me and my boy Pat, we had went bowling, and then, you know, we would always go to IHOP after the fact. So we was
Yeah.
at IHOP, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna meet you at IHOP." You know, this is like well into it. You know, I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, but
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Deep into the night. Yeah.
you know, she had been you know, let's just say she had some drinks in her. You know, she was you know, she definitely had that liquid courage. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
anyway, it was you know, let's just say it was escalating, you know, at IHOP. I'm like, man, like, what is, you know, because she was very aggressive that night, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And, you know, my boy Pat was like, man, look, you know, I take a partner home if you want to, you know, if y'all want to make something happen, some grown folks
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, right?
Looking out
And
for
I'm,
herself.
man, and yeah. And I'm thinking, right? And a story comes into my head because like I was really
Close.
deliberating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the story comes into my head that you told me. You remember a story you told me. You want to tell that story to the people?
Bro, you know how many times we didn't talk?
We have talked a lot of time. You right.
So
You right.
you gotta let me know what
Okay.
story because I probably told you 1,000 stories.
Okay. Man, what was that girl name, man?
Streets.
Nah, not streaks. It wasn't
Cynthia?
Penelope. No, 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 no. The one you should have been with. In another life, in another
Annette?
universe. Annette, Annette. You remember? Y'all was in the mix, and let's
Yeah.
just say some stuff happened, and she got a call the next day. You remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know if you want to
Definitely.
tell the people that story or not.
Uh, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't mind.
Yeah, but you can tell that story, and then because that's the
Yeah.
story that I thought about in my,
Oh,
because you had
okay,
because you had
okay.
told
So
me that story before the fact.
the whole disrespect and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so that pretty much what happened with you
Um.
two.
No, 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 no. It didn't
Not not
because
not not to the extent, not to the extent that I went, but
yeah, I didn't go there because I was like, man, like I know, because like like I said, I saw the red flags, but I'm like, man,
yeah,
when you in the mix, you like, man, like, is she gonna change? Can she change? Can she, can I bring her up? Is she gonna come correct? You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
what I was holding on
Well,
to, because
okay, for those who want to know
yeah, go
what
ahead.
he's talking. Uh, uh, a real good friend of mine's, man. We was good, and it was a real rocky time with me and my wife now, and we
Yeah,
we went on our little split. She went her way and I went my way, and
yeah,
at the end of the day, it was like yeah, it it, it was like I thought honestly the stars had aligned with that girl, with
mm-hmm,
that woman right there.
yeah,
And so, we hung out with till we did what we did and everything like that, did what grown folks do. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it was a good night. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
was a good night.
yeah,
To wake up the next morning,
mm,
now, and you got to understand, like, I don't want to get people to think that this is wrong because I respect all women. I
yeah,
respect all women, but I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I never disrespected women, but growing up, my need for self pleasure, my need to please myself, really was at number one spot. You
it
know what I'm saying?
overruled
So,
it overruled
yeah,
everything else, huh, my brother?
it overruled everything. So long story short, man, me and her, we did some things. I thought everything was good, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, it may really be something here. So we wake up in the morning, and all of a sudden she was just like, the phone was ringing, and I was like, okay, answer your phone. It's your phone, you at your crib, whatever.
Yeah,
And she was like, be quiet, be quiet. I'm like, I'm a grown man. What you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
a grown woman.
Can't
You
be
know what I'm
shushing me.
saying? So that was already a red flag right there. It was,
Yeah,
but put it like this. To me, it was a red flag because I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like, okay, this may be something.
yeah,
If I wasn't in that mindset of this may be something, I would have been like, see, I play defense. What's up? Be quiet.
yeah,
I ain't tripping. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so
yeah,
it wouldn't have been a red flag because I would have been like, man,
yeah,
I just hit. What red flag is it? I just hit.
yeah,
But in
yeah,
my mind, I was thinking, it's probably something here. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah,
hit, move forward, wake up that morning and things like that. Boom, she get the call. She telling me to be quiet, stuff like that. So obviously, it's another dude that she
yeah,
got a little thing with or whatever, and like, man, buddy just went to this cussing I calling all kinds of B's and H's and stuff like that. So I'm
yeah,
sitting here, laying in the bed with this woman, thinking this can't be the same woman
yeah,
that that
yeah,
I respect. This can't be the same woman that I make sure my partners respect. This
yeah,
can't be the same woman that like the man that respect getting dog like trash. Do I?
yeah,
Then it came to, do I really want this?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
At
yeah,
the end of the day, I was like, damn, do I really want this?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah, yeah,
and I get the game. I get the game. I understand that.
Yeah.
You know, you know, certain people can do certain things that other people can't do. Now, I'm not saying that I couldn't. I'm not saying that if I wanted to sit there and dog out and call out our names and stuff like that, I could have done that. I could have done that. But that's not who I am. That's not my character.
Yeah.
But as in a woman, what he's alluding to is that he was honestly and highly thinking about crossing this line with a certain woman, but he just knew. He just knew that if he would have crossed that line, then it would have been like, bro, I wasted my time with this woman that you really come at me like, you know, that you this type of woman, but to these dudes over here, you're not that type of woman.
Yeah.
So do I want to waste my time with that?
Yeah.
So I remember that. I remember that story clear as yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, and that story popped in my head that night, and I was like, nah, man, y'all go home, because I don't want to wake up like, you know, after opening that Pandora's box, and because I cared about her, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, you know, it was real live on my end. I'm not saying she didn't care about me, you know, she clearly cared about
yes, lady.
You know,
men care about women.
Yeah, you know, so
care about women.
we do, you know what I mean? And so it was you know, she clearly, you know, had feelings for this other dude, like more than me. And like that's why I said the red flags and all of that. And with that story, I was like, nah, I didn't do it. And, you know, long story short, you know, she ended up you know, marrying the other dude, and you know, and no
she
I have
get
no
married to old boy?
Yeah. So, you know, no ill will towards her, man. And you know, so
it was God's bullet.
So it would have played out like that. But like, you know, like I said, you know, learning from what you went through. I'm not even gonna say it's a mistake, because you said everything that we go through leads us to where we at right now. You know what I mean? That had to happen to you. You know, so it's like, you know, we always have a choice. You know, because like I said, I deliberated, bro. I ain't even finished my food, man. Boy, man, I you know, but I'm like, nah, I can't do it, because I don't, man. Hey, and I love me some pancakes, bro. Come on, man.
Well, close to tell it, hey, to go play.
Man, I'll get to that tomorrow. But you know, hey, man, but you know, looking back on it, you know that story, what, you know, your experiences came in, you know, so it's like,
so yeah.
You
so
know,
what we telling people,
you know,
what we telling people is, no matter the situation, stay true to yourself.
Stay true to you.
You know, don't waver from what you know is right according to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go along with the norms, and you don't have to allow someone to back you up against the wall to make you, you know, quote unquote, go along with what they call as normal, or go along with what they call as right. Because what happens is, when you start to, quote unquote, following other people, and then all of a sudden criminal law gets involved, they're not gonna be like, well, you follow him, so we just gonna give him more time. No, they're gonna be like, hey, you made the decision to do it. You know what I'm saying? They not for to see. They not for to see no peer pressure. They not gonna write peer pressure kicked in, so we're gonna take 5 years off the finish. Nah, they ain't doing all that.
It don't work like that.
Your life ain't gonna look at you and say, yeah, peer pressure kicked in, so we're gonna kick their heart back up and let their heart start beating again. Nah, ain't nobody, it ain't happening like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't work like that. Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
you do.
Okay, so with that, that's just minor stuff about peer pressure. We can't sit here and tell you everything, because if we do, we'll have a 2-3 week long podcast talking about peer pressure. Let's get into it. Hey, if y'all got any questions, QuaLIfy, the number 3 at gmail.com. QuaLIfy, QuaLIfy, the number 3 at gmail.com. That is the email. Email us. Email us. You want advice? You want advice on anything? Let us know. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. If you don't want to be anonymous, name out there. If you don't mind that, email us. Got questions? Got anything, man? If you want to be on the podcast, man, let us know. You want to be on the QuaLITy Life podcast before this thing blow up, because, like I said, you know, If everybody tells you right now when they in the dungeon stages, when they putting in their work in, you better catch us before it blow up, because when we blow up, you might not be able to get us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
book your appointments now. Book your
yeah,
appointments now. Hey,
yeah,
book your appointments while you can reach out to me, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
everybody who know Ro Teague, book your appointments, man. Hey,
yeah,
we willing to podcast with everybody. We not at that point right now to where we looking at people and saying, hey, man, it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. Man, we creating content. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We feel with every episode. It don't matter if we helping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people or 1,000 people. This is
yeah.
what we help.
That's what we
We
here
here to
for.
help. We here to help y'all navigate through some things. And
Yeah,
like I said, man, QuaLIty, number 3, QuaLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. That is the email. Get
yeah.
at us on YouTube. You can get at me on YouTube at Messiah Boss. The QuaLITy Life podcast, YouTube gonna be up soon.
It's coming.
It's coming. But before we shut the show down, bro, let's talk about confidence and self-esteem, man. People who
Ooh,
dealing with peer pressure and stuff like that. What can
ooh.
you what can you tell them about confidence and self-esteem? I got some things written down, but
Ooh. Okay.
if you want to just go off of what I'm saying, and then you know,
You know, my opinion on confidence, self esteem. I'm sorry, is definitely necessary. It's definitely you have to have it. You know, but
yeah,
that's a process. You know, you're not
right,
gonna
that's the process.
if you don't have confidence today, you're not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, I have confidence. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. It's
yeah,
not
it
like
don't work
getting
like that.
certain points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, but the best thing I can say is each day, you know, because that's around the YouTube and a lot of people say this, but strive to be the best you can be
yeah,
every day. You know,
yeah,
and if you let's just say if it's weight wise, or let's just say you wanna learn how to defend yourself or whatever. Everything is out there. But
yeah.
you got to put the work in. You have to
Gotta put
be.
the work
You
in.
have to.
Yeah,
I think the first thing I can say with confidence and mindset, you're gonna it's that first thought. You're gonna
yeah,
have, okay, I want to change my life.
yeah,
And it's gonna be a journey.
yeah,
But are you willing to go through the steps to do it? You willing to
yeah,
put that work in? Anybody can do it.
yeah,
And and this is work to the day you die, being the best you. Because there's always something you can learn or do or experience. You're not gonna have life figured out when you die. You're gonna have to live multiple lifetimes for that, and you still
yeah,
won't learn everything. So I believe confidence starts with being, seeking to be the best you, and of course, you know, staying in the Bible, staying in your
yeah.
purpose. Find out what your purpose is.
Keep God
You
first,
know,
man. Keeping
because
God
God,
first.
because God gives everybody a gift, a passion. Because like my passion is listening. That's why I'm not really much of a talker like that. I know when I can know when to jump in and all of that. But my gift from God is listening. Because
Yeah,
most people want to talk nowadays, and that's cool. You got to have the listeners too, and uh, so that's God given. I can't take credit for that. And embrace you. I can say once I embrace that, man, then I got the call from you after all these years, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? On
yeah,
on this pod, and that's really all. That's how I say. Everything starts with that first thought. The first step. You don't ever let nobody tell you can't do whatever.
yeah,
And if they tell you that, use that as motivation.
yeah,
And prove. It's not about try to prove one person wrong. But if you need that fuel, use it. That's how I see it, my brother.
yeah. Confidence and self-esteem. Let me just throw a little few things out there about
Okay.
helping people try to build some confidence and self-esteem. I wrote some things down.
Okay.
Uh, Number one, man, uh, always be thankful that you have another shot at life or an
Mm,
opportunity.
mm,
Always be thankful that you got another shot at life or opportunity.
mm.
You get another chance to do it again. You
Yeah.
get another chance to correct that mistake.
Mm,
You get another chance to improve what you need to improve.
Yeah.
You know, you get another chance to cut away from what you need to cut away. You have
Yeah.
another at life. You have another opportunity to get it done. You
Yeah.
know, it's a blessing to be top ground. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, don't get it twisted. A lot of people don't think just being alive is something to be very confident about or whatever like that. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Like you said, confidence is a process.
It is.
It is a process. But start off with being happy with knowing that you have another opportunity to gain and understand that.
Yes.
For one. For one.
Yeah.
Number two, this is not in order. I'm just reading a
Yeah.
few things. Um, always know you can improve and always know you're better than the pressures of that situation.
Mm.
Always know you can improve and always know you're better than the pressures of a
Mm.
situation. You know, um,
Like you're
always
saying,
know
your
that
situation doesn't define you.
your situation don't define you. You
Mm.
know, your situations don't define you. Uh, always know that you can bring better to that situation. And then if it comes to a peer pressure type situation, always know that you're better than that situation. Because
Mm.
if you're in the situation and you know that people are trying to use you for wrong, manipulate you,
Mm.
you're better than
Mm.
that situation. You got to know that
Mm.
you're better than that situation. So
Yeah.
always know that you're better than that situation.
Yeah.
Another thing, treat people treat people how you want your heart to be treated.
Mm. That's a big one.
Treat people how you want your heart to be treated. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? If you want to smile, I ain't saying you got to break your neck to make people smile, but be kind, be generous.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want to be respected, show respect.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yep.
want to be loved, be loving. You
Yeah.
want to, you know, you want to be admired, admire people. You know, treat people how you want your heart to be treated. You don't want your heart damaged, don't damage nobody's heart.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't want your emotions toyed with, don't toy with nobody's emotions.
Mm.
You know, this is confident building because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
when you know you put your best forward, when you know you put your best foot forward with people, don't get it twisted. Just because you out here laying the red carpet down for people, don't mean people gonna lay the red carpet down to you.
That's true.
Don't necessarily mean that.
That's
But
true.
when you know you cut those people off, and when you know you got
Mm.
the power and the confidence and the high self-esteem to cut them people off, just
Yep.
know I laid the red carpet down for you.
I did everything I
You know what I'm
could.
saying? I laid the red carpet down to you in hospitality, and you
Yeah.
couldn't even show me the bare minimum hospitality.
Yeah.
Cut that loose. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cut that loose. Treat people how you want your heart to be treated.
Yep.
You know. Another thing, man, don't be so overly hard on yourself.
Mm.
You know, we make mistakes. We're human.
Yeah.
We make
That's life.
mistakes. You know, we make
Yeah.
mistakes. Uh, at the end of the day, don't keep falling victim to habits.
Mm.
If you keep falling victim to bad habits, I promise you, you won't have no confidence and low self-esteem.
Yeah.
You won't have confidence. You won't have no confidence. You'll have low self-esteem if you keep
Yeah.
falling victim to habits.
Yeah.
You know, bad habits at that. You
Yeah.
know,
Things you know
uh,
you shouldn't be doing.
yeah. Don't be hard on yourself. You mess up.
Yeah.
Hey, you wake up that next morning. You got another shot at opportunity to rectify that, to get it right.
I'm gonna
You
be
know,
better today.
don't don't keep playing with your opportunities, man, because you
Yeah.
just don't know if you just don't know if you're gonna have it tomorrow. You
Mm.
know. What else I
Very
got?
true.
What else I got? Oh, improve what you can improve and accept
Mm.
what you can't change.
Mm.
You know, uh, build on your positives,
Yeah.
but yet build on your negatives. I'm not saying make your negatives stack taller, but build on your negatives to try to make them positives.
Yeah.
You know, be around people who recognize your positives, but also speak positively on you, you know, uplifting your negatives and making them positives. Be
Yeah.
around good people, the company you keep.
Company
You
you
know,
keep.
the
Yep.
company you keep is very, very viable to you gaining self-esteem and gaining confidence. You know,
Yes. Yes.
uh, and what else I got, man? Last little point I guess I got. Have a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. Have
You
a
say not a
mindset of
fix?
growth, not a fixed mindset. Be
Mm.
around people who have a growth mindset and not a fixed
Yep.
mindset. What I mean
Yep.
by that,
Mm.
a growth mindset is simply like I stated earlier.
Yeah.
Always room to improve. Always room to
Yes.
get better.
Yes.
Don't be stagnant. When you have a fixed
Yeah.
mindset, things gonna always be like this.
Yeah.
It's not for my people. It's not for me. That's a
Yeah.
fixed mindset.
Yeah.
That's saying you can't get better than what you got right now. And I
Yeah.
know that's
Yeah.
there's people getting better every day. So why
Yeah.
would you fix your mind and have a fixed mindset that you can't get better?
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
listening to people to tell you. Stop listening to people to telling you that you can't get better.
Mm.
Stop listening to people to telling you that you can't become smarter.
Mm.
You know, stop listening to people to tell you that you don't deserve more.
Yeah. Yep.
Look, I get all this. I get all this. I'm just being real. This is reality.
Yeah.
I get all that. But people
Mm.
define reality every day.
Yeah.
They define reality every day. What people saying that they can't have, they going and get it.
Yeah. Yep.
You work hard enough. You work hard enough, and yes, timing.
Yeah.
It may take time to be on your side too. But worry about just putting the work in.
Put the work in.
Put the work in.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
let nobody. Do not let nobody tell you that you cannot have it.
Yep. Yep.
Man, this life is to be subdued and obtained.
Yeah.
This is what this
Yeah.
life for. If
Yeah.
you in your small city or your small town, don't let nobody reduce you to that small city or that small town. No
Yeah.
disrespect. Don't never forget where you came from. But guess what? Man, we got a
Yep.
whole world out here.
Yep.
And you telling me you was granted life to be on this planet to only see your
Yeah.
small city, your small town, and die in it.
Not if you don't want that.
I don't believe that for nobody.
I agree.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let
You know, I
nobody
got
tell you. Don't let nobody tell you that what you can't have. What you about to say, brother?
yeah, man. I'm sorry, brother. I got something from Jalen Rose again, man. You know, about putting the work in.
Yeah,
Success only comes before work in the dictionary. So success is out there. You know, if
it's
you're
out
willing to
there.
put the work in, you you know, I'm not saying you're gonna it's a guarantee, but if you put the work in, the chances are very high you will attain what you want to attain. You
Yeah,
know, you will. And and I'm taking biblically real quick, man. Faith without works is dead. Because I've talked to people in my life that's close to me. They know I have the faith, because I believe the faith of a mustard seed can move mountains
yeah.
in the Bible.
Move
I have
mountain. Yeah.
I have the faith of a basketball, my brother. Hey man, real talk. But I
Yeah,
know faith without works is dead. And I
yeah,
know if I put the work in, and it's really from big fella, he's gonna magnify my work
yeah,
and to bless us abundantly.
yeah,
Like if you chase excellence, all that other stuff will come. Or if you chase the kingdom of God, really, that's really
yeah,
what this all comes back down to.
yeah,
You chase it, chase that, and he should add these things unto you. You know,
yeah.
and you know, I really believe that if you're willing to put the work in, the
Yeah,
world is yours, man.
you gotta put the work in. You gotta put some work, to it.
Yeah.
Whether it is and my final thing, don't get caught up in other people's workload.
Mm.
We got too much of that going on. You got other people always
Yeah.
watching another person play. You got
Yes.
other people always watching another person hours on the clock. Man,
Yes.
don't worry about the next person's workload, because at the end of the day, what I'm required to do to be what my purpose is,
Yes.
you ain't required to do the same.
Yeah. Yep.
Our purpose may be to shoot 3 or 4 podcasts a week.
Mm.
While your purpose really means that you got to record 7, 8 songs a day. That's your
Yeah.
workload.
Yeah. Run your race.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stop looking at everybody else's workload and what they ain't putting in work like I'm working. No, we just don't require the same work.
Yeah.
I can't get mad if you got to go work 1,000 hours.
Yeah.
And this person only got to work 40 hours and they good.
Yeah.
That's their workload, and this is yours. Stop watching everybody else's pockets.
Yeah. Very true.
You know, stay out of everybody else's business. When you worry about other people's business, that means you ain't minding yours.
What they say in the Bible, man? You worried about the speck in your brother's eye and you can't see the plank in yours, I believe, or the beam. I'm sorry. Can't see the plank in yours.
You know, be about your business.
Yep.
You know, be about yours. You're never gonna build self-esteem and confidence worrying about everybody else's business. I ain't never seen a person build self-esteem and confidence worried about what somebody else doing.
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that. That's oil and water.
Don't mix.
Don't mix. Don't mix. But until the end, stay true to yourself, man. This is this is gonna be a stay true to yourself series, man, that we putting together through the QuaLITy Life podcast. And like I said, QLife #3 at gmail.com. QLife #3 at gmail.com.
Don't be shy. Get at us.
Advice, don't be shy. Podcasts, y'all want to jump on, line them up. Like I said, line them up before we get too hot. You can't hold us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So until then, man, I'm Messiah Boss. This your boy Ro Teague, and we signing out.
Until the next time.